Jarrell Big Baby Miller is an absolute disgrace. For this guy to still be in boxing is absolutely mind-boggling. For a guy that has failed multiple drugs tests in a sport as dangerous as boxing, where recently we've seen serious injuries and fatalities, for this guy to be still getting opportunities, getting fights, is just beyond me. And you know what? Promoters want to put him on cards because he talks a good game. He goes into press conferences and he has a bust up and, talks absolute nonsense, and people like to watch these sort of things. But this guy is disingenuous. This guy is a cheat, and he's still getting opportunities in the sport. Once again, that is very dangerous, as boxing is. Turkey Al-Sheikh is trying to make Jarrell Miller versus Jared Anderson, who's also called Big Baby. So there's going to be a battle between the two big babies, and I guess it's going to be an interesting fight. But my issue is with the fact that Jarrell Miller is still getting opportunities in boxing. Now, recently, Jarrell Miller tried to explain why he pulled out of that Fabio Wardley fight. And basically, Jarrell Miller said the reason why he pulled out of the fight is because he felt he was not ready. Now, how can anyone believe that? Jarrell Miller took the fight, he signed the contract for the fight, and then pulled out and said that he was not ready. If you are a professional fighter, you're meant to stay ready. This is not the time to get ready when you get a fight. You're meant to stay in the gym, you're meant to keep working, and then when you get the opportunity, it's all about sharpening your tool in training camp to be able to come for the fight. Jarrell Miller refused to turn up to the fight, said he wasn't ready, and he was never seen before. Now, this is a guy with the track record of failing drug tests. This is a guy with the track record of not turning up to fights. This is a guy with a track record of disappointing, people in boxing, and also not really holding up to the bargain. And we've just seen that in the Fabio Wardley fight. So who's to say that Jarrell Miller is going to turn up to the Jared Anderson fight if that fight is made for the Canelo versus Crawford undercard? I do not understand it. Now the question remains, is Jarrell Miller's inability to take drugs affecting his performance? Now, if you look at that Daniel Dubois fight, he was massive in that fight. He came forward all night, which we know he could do. He couldn't throw the amount of punches that he used to throw when he was on drugs. And he looked like a punching bag in there. And Daniel Dubois was able to have his way with Jarrell Miller and really pummeled him. It's just very clear that Jarrell Miller, without the drugs, is not the same. The output is not the same. The energy in the ring is not the same. His stamina is all over the place because he can't really fight for 12 rounds. And then he goes on about slagging Anthony Joshua off in every opportunity that he gets. And look, fighters are within their rights to criticize other fighters. But what I don't understand about Jarrell Miller is the fact that he sort of blamed Anthony Joshua for not turning up to the fight in Madison Square Garden where he got popped for PEDs. And I'm like, Miller, you failed a drug test. It was your opportunity. You let Andy Ruiz take your opportunity from you. Andy Ruiz then went on to become a unified heavyweight champion, and props to Andy Ruiz because he was ready to fight. You had the opportunity to fight AJ in New York, in your country. You were going to make a lot of money, in excess of 5 million, money that he's never made before, and this guy took drugs. So for him to then blame Anthony Joshua and blame everyone else and never take responsibility for failing drugs and doing all these things in interviews, I just do not understand why this guy is getting all these opportunities in boxing. Is it because he talks a good game? Is it because he's a loudmouth? Is it because he maybe bring the casuals into it because of the clips that will go around in boxing and on social media? I don't know, but this guy, he's a liability. He cannot be trusted, and I would not be surprised if he does not turn up for the Jared Anderson fight. You guys get in the comment section and let me know what you think about Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Do you agree with me? Do you think I'm being too harsh on him? Or do you think I'm not being too harsh on him? Get in the comment section and let me know what you think about it. This is the Bright Show podcast. My name is Bright. If you enjoy boxing content, then please do me a favor. click the like button, subscribe, and leave your comments in the section below. I'll see you guys on the next one.